Well, we have finally come to that time of year in the offseason where Kevin Durant trade rumors yet again are dominating the NBA offseason of 2024. Yeah, this is the third straight year we're talking about Kevin Durant being traded to another team. Yeah, I've never seen a superstar like Kevin Durant ever ask to be out or be like in the trade talks from many ESPN shows like First Take, Undisputed, Speak, Get Up. Like all these shows are saying Kevin Durant is trying to get traded to the Rockets. Now, do I believe Kevin Durant's openly asking for a trade? No, but hey, I'm just going by what people are saying, what the media is saying, and I just don't understand why the Houston Rockets want to go after Kevin Durant. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today, let's talk about Kevin Durant. Let's talk about Kevin Durant and his trade aspirations to the Houston Rockets, so-called trade aspirations. Without further ado, please like, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. So yeah, you heard me. Kevin Durant trade rumors to the Houston Rockets are right now boiling up, and I just don't understand why the Houston Rockets would want to make this move. It just doesn't make sense to me, right? The Houston Rockets last season were the 11th seed. They were fighting for the play-in tournament, and when I look at their team, they got some good young rising stars like Alfred Sengun, very good center. They got Jalen Green, who's an up-and-coming rising star. They got Fred VanVleet. They got Dylan Brooks. They got a really good coach in Ime Udoka. I just don't understand why trading for Kevin Durant solves anything for the Houston Rockets. In my opinion, it honestly sets them back because Kevin Durant is not the star that we all think he is now in his career. He is not going to be the guy that can like help and carry a team to a championship. That's just not who he is right now, man. Like people don't understand that. He is 36 years old. Like, let's put that into perspective. You're asking a 36-year-old to carry a team that a bunch of people on your team that's never been to a finals, except for your coach, who has never been touched the playoffs. You're not Kevin Durant can't do that with Devin Booker. He couldn't do that with Bradley Beal. He couldn't do that with James Harden, Kyrie Irving. And look, I like Kevin Durant. I really do. I think he's a top 10 player of all time. A lot of people put him in the top 15 of all time. I put him personally top 10. I think he's a fantastic player. Can he be a final piece in championship team? Yeah, he could be. He really could be. But Kevin Durant is just not the guy who can lead a team to a championship. It just is never been his persona, right? People bring up, oh, the Golden State Warriors. Well, here's the problem. The Warriors were a team that already were an established team that made it to the finals. Were already 73-9. Were a fantastic team. They had Steph Curry winning back-to-back unanimous MVPs. They had Draymond Green. They got Klay Thompson. They had a great team. Like Kevin Durant didn't carry that team and go to the championship and lead that team to the championship. The Warriors could have made the finals without Kevin Durant. Again, do they win the finals? We never know. But they probably would have made the finals again because they had the team and they consistently made it to the finals and consistently were at the top of the West. Kevin Durant was never a person where, or even in his prime years, a guy who could go and carry a team, be the number one guy, and be the guy to win a championship for an established team. Like I just don't understand that Kevin Durant argument there. And now let's go back to the Suns. To the Houston Rockets and the Suns. Kevin Durant, in my opinion, would not help the Rockets at all. And the Rockets would be giving up stars like Alfred Sengun. They might have to give up Jalen Green. It just doesn't make sense. I don't think Kevin Durant is part of the timeline for the Houston Rockets. And look, again, I'm not ripping on Kevin Durant. I just don't see the Kevin Durant bringing this team to the playoffs. Like maybe you can bring them to the 8th seed or the 7th seed. But at that point, you might as well just stay with the Suns, Kevin Durant. Like if it was up to Kevin Durant, I think he would much rather be on the Phoenix Suns, where he has a fighting chance with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But again, they need to still figure out that roster. But yeah, I don't think this makes sense for both teams. It might make a little bit more sense for the Suns in the sense where the Rockets have their picks. So if the Suns want to blow it up when this doesn't work out, because this experiment will not work, it did not work. They got blown up by Anthony Edwards in the Timberwolves 4-0 in the first round. When it does not work out, they can blow it up and they won't have to, give up their picks. Like, they will have their own picks and they can go rebuild and finally rebuild properly and not rush the rebuild. That's what the Suns need to do. They should not rush the rebuild, right? But I don't know. Matt Ishbia supposedly he wants to keep Kevin Durant. So I don't know if this trade rumors is actually true. We'll never know until Kevin Durant requests a trade or something goes down. I'll believe it when I see it. But no, again, the Houston Rockets should not and will not trade for Kevin Durant. It just does not make any sense. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Please like, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. And without further ado, that's going to wrap it up. Peace.